Hi, my name is Peterson Toscano. I'm an ex-gay survivor. I spent 17 years and over $30,000 on 3 different continents attempting to suppress and change my sexual orientation and my gender differences. 2 of those years I spent at a residential 12-step program in Memphis, Tennessee called Love in Action. The program had tons of rules, and there were specific rules about entertainment. We were forbidden to watch television, go to the movies, unless you were in an upper phase, surf the internet, or listen to music. Well, we were allowed to listen to contemporary Christian music. Okay, but I didn't like it too much. But we did have one major treat every week. We were able to watch a video, the house video. You gotta understand, it's like, think about a bunch of guys in prison where, like, you get that one phone call during the week. It's like your whole week is, like, set around that phone call. Well, it was like that with the video. And how we worked it when I first got on the program was we picked a name out of a hat, and that person got to choose the video. And we had very diverse tastes, okay? And, of course, we were a bunch of gay guys, living in a house, trying not to be gay, so you can only imagine the sort of films we had, and they fell into kind of normal gay guy sort of categories, stereotypically. For instance, there were the romantic comedies, right? There were the classic films, black and white classic films, particularly if there was some family dysfunction in them. The Lion in Winter was like, I think we watched it 4 times at some point. Let's see, other categories. There was the biopic, especially, like about some diva, a biopic about a diva. And then there were the family films, Walt Disney-esque, Babe the Pig kind of films. There was always people who were unhappy with the choices. But, these were our choices. Now, the staff, after a while, they figured out we were watching very gay movies, in their opinion, so they instead provided us with a list of approved films. And these fell into 2 distinct categories. There were the family films, okay, very family-friendly family films, and then there were the action-adventure, shoot-'em-up, testosterone-laden films, okay? Lots of cussing, lots of killing, but no homosexual sex and lots of masculine men. So I guess it was just trying to help us, a little modeling that once we got over our gay thing, we could then get a lot of muscles and shoot a bunch of people. I guess that's what straight guys do. Now, you're probably wondering that, wait, you left out a category. What about biblical films? I mean, this is a Christian program. Yeah. Well, the problem with biblical films is that they didn't really wear that much clothing in biblical times in the Middle East. Lots of exposed hairy chests and lots of men lying all over each other in a Mediterranean sort of way. So we didn't watch many biblical films. In fact, there came a point when biblical films were completely banned from the program after the Joseph incident. Joseph of the Technicolor Dreamcoat, which we went to see once as a house, the musical. But we also rented a film, a dramatic film, a new one, and it had this unbelievably gorgeous Joseph. Okay, I understand why Potiphar's wife went after him. So, he gets sold off to slavery, becomes a slave to Potiphar, and then there's the scene where Potiphar's wife goes to seduce him. And the director decided to set it in a hot tub. Okay, so there's Joseph soaking in the hot tub, looking hot himself, and Potiphar's wife comes along. And we see pretty much all of Joseph's business, almost every part of his business. We didn't get the little, that part. But his butt, his chest, his thighs, and we are, kind of flesh-deprived men, avoiding homosexuality, avoiding anything sexual, and suddenly, in full color on the screen, is this gorgeous man. And we are literally like deer in the headlight, like, And what broke the spell was one of the guys in the program who wasn't watching the film came in from outside, and he saw this, and he's like, what are you doing? What are you watching? I mean, he really thought it was porn. I mean, it looked like biblical porn. And he, the next thing we knew, people are up, and there's a pillow in front of the television so that we could avert our gaze. And we, of course, stopped the video. So to this day, I don't know if Joseph ever got out of that hot tub. And I don't know. I kind of like the thought of him sitting there still. Yeah, I like that.